Morning, friends and family. John Miller, your Lake Stevens Realtor, coming at you here on a Monday, May 24th, 2021. Apologize for last week. I wasn't able to get my video in. I had an early appointment that really ran over. I just ran out of time that morning. It happens on Mondays. Not often, but it happens. Anyway, I'm finishing my tough questions from buyers today. I've got about 4 questions here. Number one, what is the neighborhood like? And that opens up a whole lot of other questions. Obviously, demographic information I can't give you directly. I can point out where you can get it. You can do your own research. But as for any other, as for the real estate values, especially a lot of people, how has the neighborhood maintained its value, especially in a down market? Some neighborhoods suffer worse than others when the market goes south. And that's something I can research. It does take a little bit of time, but I can get that for you. As for current information, I can give you the high, low, and the median of a particular neighborhood, usually very quickly, and that is relevant to a home buying decision. Number two, is this a distress sale? We don't have many distress sales right now, but we will here over the next couple of years. And the question then is, if it's distressed, how is it distressed? And I don't have information on the current seller's mortgage, if they're upside down on their mortgage or not. That I won't have. Many times it will be disclosed if it's a short sale. We will know that they're upside. If it's a short sale, by definition, they're upside down. I can find out if they pay the property tax. That is a matter of the public record. If they're behind in their property taxes significantly, that doesn't happen very often because that's usually a factor of your mortgage payment anyway. And the mortgage company will pay your property taxes because they don't want it going back to the county. I can see if there's been a notice of default, and that is one of the first stages in a foreclosure proceeding. That is also a matter of the public record. Again, we don't see very many of those right now, but we will. As the market goes up and down, it just happens. Number 3, how is this home assessed? And typically the real question is, how often is it assessed? Different states and different areas of the country have different rules and methods on how they reassess properties. Some are done on sale, which in all fairness makes the most amount of sense. The assessment is supposed to match the market value. So on sale, at minimum, obviously they do it regularly, but on sale, that's how they change your assessment. Some states do it every 2 years, 3 years. I've heard of 5 years out there. It really varies depending on where. Here in Washington State, it's done annually. When I moved here, I think it was done every 2 or 3 years, and then it was changed to an annual reassessment. That's done virtually by machine, although assessors do come out to properties and update their photos and look at the properties, check on the condition. They don't go on the property. It's always a sidewalk observation. Anyway, last question. Can you tell me what the utility fees are for this property? And that is something, depending on the provider, some are yes, some are no. For example, electricity, they'll give me the high and the low for the year. They won't give me an exact number on their bill, but here was the high bill, here was the low bill. And that's a good way of kind of figuring out what your utility bills are going to be on that particular property. At any rate, those are some of the questions, and again, they're not always black and white. There's some gray areas in there, but if you do have questions regarding that, obviously reach out to me directly. 3.0% on a 30-year fixed. Interest rate's still pretty good. Market is moving very quickly. A lot of buyers out there. We are seeing more houses come on the market, thank goodness. At any rate, wherever you are, stay safe and healthy as we move back into normalcy here. And we'll see you next week. Bye.